Hey filmmakers, it's Kerry with Filmmaker Central, and I'm going to show you my favorite studio light that I've had in a long time. It's the GVM 300D. This thing is a 300 watt bicolor light. It's just basically your color temperature. That's the only thing you get out of it, which is perfect for a studio light. It also comes with a light stand, a carrying case, and this big lantern softbox. So any of the videos that you've watched on this channel, probably the last 5 or 6 videos, have all had this light being used. A few things I like about it. First, the yoke that it sits in, nice thick metal. It connects to the light with locks on both sides, allowing you to really lock it down in position. Gotta love that. Simple controls. On-off mode and your brightness and color temperature. Very simple. In normal studio setup here, the mode it's in is rotate, which means everything is controlled by the rotation here. So right now we're on brightness. We can kick it up to 100%, and it's really damn bright over there. We'll crank it back down here, probably around 20%. So it's not washing everything else out around here. A little light on it just to show it's on. Color temperature, we're gonna push on the brightness CCT control, and we can go up to 7500. Gives it a nice blue, cool look. We can whip it down to 2700, get a nice warm look to it, very pleasing. And within just a couple spins of the dial, we're back dialed in at 5600. So the faster you spin it, the faster it moves, making it really fast to make adjustments. Now on here, you got mode. You can put it into slave mode. So if you have another one that's a master, that's great. You can put it into master mode. So again, that one can control others. And you have app mode. So let's bring up the app. Okay, here's the app. Very simple app. And 100% to 0. Super fast, super responsive, very easy to control. Here's again our 2700 to 7500. Very fast. Turn the power off, turn the power on. Set the channel on here if we're doing it in master or slave mode. And then we can create our own custom scene. So if we always want to use 30% at 6000, we can make that as a scene. There's no special effects because it's just a bicolor light. So you don't need the cop car and all that because you only have basically orange and blue to choose from. So there's no point in having a bunch of weird effects on here. But in terms of a studio light, for this type of setup, well, it's ideal. It works perfect. I can get everything dialed in exactly the way I want. Now, this is not a cheap kit. This is $469, but it is a studio light that will last you many years. Good light stand, good yoke, good light, good softbox. This is a standard Bowens mount, so any of your other normal accessories are going to work. It also comes with a standard, dish reflector in here, so you can use that. However you want to use this, it works very, very well. And it's got enough power that you can use it in more bright conditions. So I'm in the studio, there's no external light coming in here. The only light is the light that I provide, so I have more control over it. But outdoors, you're not going to overpower the sun with it. It's not that bright. But other than that, you'll be able to use it in a lot of different environments. This lantern is really good for a good spread, a nice big diffusion for lighting rooms for doing things like real estate. So it's really good for that. For a studio light, really hard to beat this. And that's kind of it on how it works. One of the things I really like about this is it's got a nice long power cord. Again, my biggest bitch, it should be maybe 2 feet longer. It should be able to go up I would say 7 feet and still have the power brick on the ground. That's just my rule of thumb. That's what I like. My preference. The power cord on here really locks in nicely. You have to push down on this tab to be able to unlock it so it doesn't accidentally come out. Downside of that, someone trips on the cord, the light's going down because this thing does not come out that easily. So there's the GVM, the Great Video Maker SD 300D 300 watt video light. Absolutely a perfect light for studios, perfect light for doing interviews, any of those types of scenarios where you just want basically a daylight colored light, plus or minus a little bit to be able to dial it in to meet the conditions. The SD300 is going to be the way to go. Like I said, it's not a cheap light like some of the other lights that we do on this channel. It's $469, but it is a professional, high quality, long lasting, reliable, and for a studio light, got plenty of features that you'd want. The fact that you can have a handful of these with master-slave connection and then control that from an app, that's pretty awesome. Gotta say, that's pretty awesome being able to get your lights dialed in perfectly remotely. So, thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Kerry. Make sure, if you're interested in it, there are links in the description below. Check it out, GVM 300 from GVM. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.